Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. I got a good response for the Ashayah, Allah, Beelzebub, Jesus, Lucifer video, and I myself like the breakdown of words and transliteration and the genetics of language, as my friend calls it. So I thought it was, since I am an avatar of Ashayah, Mary Gejua, since I'm that avatar, I thought it was important maybe to break down, first of all, what that means to be an avatar. And this is just what I have found. I could go into more, but just for this portion of it, we'll get into it so that you can understand this name. And once you start to understand this name, you might understand the Enki and Lil story, the Jesus and Judas story, the Osiris and Set story. So basically, you've got Isis, Easter. I can't look in the camera because that freaks me out. Okay, Easter, which later became Ishtar. And then you've got Ashtar, and then Asher, Dari, as Mary, Gejua. Okay, and then also Mary Todd, and there's a whole bunch of other ones, but we will stop there. And this is also the Magdala, and that's because of the moon being her arc. You can't see that, I wrote too low, too far away. So this is also the, you know it from the Bible as Mary Magdalene. So this is also known as the Black Madonna, or the Black Girl, okay, because she was more dark skinned. She's come in many different continents, and this time I'm here with the Native American Indians and the Mexicans. So I mean, it's all the same. We know it's all the same, but I say Mexicans because I'm in California. She was also known as Inanna or Nana, a caregiver. That's why your Nana is your Nana, and a caregiver. And Nano, Namo, Anna is part of her name. That's where you get the name Mary. It's too low? No, I can see it. Mary Ann. Same thing. Ashayah is also part of this. That's my name now. Notice Anna Hayes is Ashayah Anna. D-Ann. Ashayah D-Ann. So more of that. Okay, so basically you've got her being the Black Madonna. Now, who is she exactly? The story goes, she is the sister of Enki. Okay, and you kind of got two characters going on here. She's also Queen Semiramis, who wrote the book of Proverbs and the Spirit of Wisdom. So basically, she is the sister of Enki, and that's why she's saying, I'm the sis. Enki is also known as Ea, right? Ea, as in earth, was his land. Earth, Ea. Ashayah is Ea. And we've got Ea's sister. That's where the word Easter comes from, Ea's sister. So you got Ea's sister, which turned into Ishtar, Asher, Ashardari, Mary Gejua, Mary Todd, and so on and so forth. So this is possibly one of the sister saints, the sisters of Pleiades, or the seven sisters, also Joan of Arc. Not the Joan of Arc character, but one of the sisters of the saints of Joan of Arc. So that's why I laugh when, as Tequila said that she was Isis. She said that she was Isis. She's the goddess Isis. And then she said that she was Joan of Arc, which made me laugh because Joan of Arc is a virgin, like straight up. And she is a saint, and she always will be in every single carnation that she comes. And right here we have the Burgundy House Apartment. So if you know the House of Burgundy and Joan of Arc and the Battle of Orleans, we've got New Orleans and New York in France, Orleans, New Orleans, and New York. And we are fighting that fight today. It is going to come. All of this spiritual warfare you're having right now is actually goes all the way back to the days of Joan of Arc when you're talking about the Americas, and then the red before that, the Red Pleiadians, which are the Native American Indians, and that's the site by my house, which is an Indigo Grail Line Ascension site to leave planet Earth. So basically, I wanted to just break that down because a lot of people don't understand this name. So you've got I's sis. I'm the sis. I the sis. Ia's sister. Ishtar. Ishtar. All of this comes from her. Inanna, they named Nanites after her. They called her Nana or Nina. And there's a lot of stuff going around the Inanna name for sure, but Queen Semiramis. So basically, and she's, you know, the earth goddess. I'm sure they also call her Sophia. But basically, that's basically it. So I don't know how much I can go into that. And then I'm going to do a quick video right now on Easter. And I'll upload them at the same time. Thanks for hanging in there. If you have anything else to add to this, I mean, I'm this avatar, but let me explain what that means. I didn't explain what that means. That doesn't mean that I'm this person. That means that I have was sent to represent a portion of this being here on this planet to help everybody else understand the true destiny of humanity and what's coming in the next 4 years. Battery low, did not know. So, hello. Okay, here we go. So, basically, when somebody says, like, I'm this goddess or I'm that goddess, they are sorely misguided into thinking that they are actually that god, because we're just representatives. And I think if you're a prophet, it's the same thing as being one of these representatives. And I think a lot of people get really wrapped up in, there's MK Ultra mind programming also going on, like Arizona Wilder claims to be Nefertiti. So there's a lot of other stuff going on, but definitely there are chosen ones who they're not actually chosen. They're sent. I came crashing down into my mother's body, and she was literally flung up out of her sleep and said it was a girl. So, and I was conceived in Lincoln Square. So there's a lot of stuff going on with me and my life and how it's been set up so that I could know all of all this information and see a lot of really crazy things just in this town. It's just being involved in the Chamber of Commerce and involved in committees and all these different things in town. You meet people and you learn stuff and you see things and you start to put things together. So, yes, this is Ashayah is the, I could say, Central North American Messiah seed. So I'm not alone. It's not just me, but in a sense, I'm Wonder Woman. So I always laugh, like somebody was all, you're Wonder Woman. I was like, I am Wonder Woman. But, so yeah. I would say check it out. Ashayah is also known as Ma'at. Ma'at, M-A apostrophe. I wish I had my little, I didn't bring it. Where can I write it at here? What a mess. Okay, though. I'll clean it off. I just cleaned this board. Good. Simple green. Okay. So, Ma'at. Okay, so she's also known as Mott, Mysa, Game of Thrones, Mysa, Mithra. But you have to understand that there are two characters in this being. There is the one who is in Proverbs, speaking, and then there is the one that she speaks about, which is the Lily too. So there's actually two different ones. He talks about the woman who I guess you could say the Jezebel. So why not, instead of getting mad that I say all the time, people should really just like drink or something. Because then I get so nervous that I'm saying if I wasn't so nervous, I probably wouldn't say it. But I think people forget that like I'm talking to myself in my garage. Like, well, you suck at this. I'm talking to myself. Okay, so. We've got Ma'at, the mother, and there's two of these characters. So when you hear people say like the Queen of Heaven, because it's the Queen of Heaven, that's the enemy. Well, there are many different heavens because the heavens are Edens or biospheres. So I'm the Queen of California. There's other queens. There are other people in charge. So that we all work as a collective, and then there's one couple that's over everybody, and all together we form the 24 elders. So that's important to know. I would recommend looking into Joan of Arc, but if you have anything to add to the Ashayah character, and her moon is the ark. Ma'at's moon is, her ark is the moon. Like Noah had an ark. Ooh, hers is the moon. And that's the one that's here, and it has a circle of trees, and when the moon is over that circle of trees, that's when the ark is active. So, and that is when they say the Sumerian gods went up, and then they came back down. They're talking about going into the moon, staying inside the moon for a period of time, and then being beamed back down to the planet. That is what they're talking about. She saved her people. So, and they make it look like it's some weird, I don't know, but alien Book of Enoch sort of strange thing. But if you find out where the Bible comes from, which if you're reading it, I definitely do recommend it. And I have like every Bible that I need in my house right now. Okay, so I have a Bible that shows that actually a lot of your laws that most Christians are actually following nowadays are more of Sumerian laws. I mean, almost all of them are Queen Semiramis' laws. So, you know, there was a time where matriarchy was actually more prevalent. So, that's it, and let me know if you have anything to add. Thanks.